beautiful people. Thank you for coming through and showing the channel some love. Please hit that like button to help the queen be seen by others. And hit that hype button when the live is over. Crown on sisters and brothers. Where's crown? Oscar. Peace to all the bush babes.
Hey, all my beautiful people, come on in, I am a Stu Queen. Be thoughts over, we are our brothers and sisters, keeper known as the Royal Gladiators, where you hide peace, laughter and love. Come into my queendom, enjoy the show. We are the Royal Gladiators in the queendom. Enjoy the show. We are the Royal Gladiators in the queendom. A Stu checks temperatures on Tuesday and Friday to make sure everyone is good. There is commentary on some of your favorite television shows and movies. Tune into the phones that are option in video. We definitely can't miss the jam sessions on your old and new school music. Come into my queendom, enjoy the show. We are the Royal Gladiators in the queendom. Enjoy the show. We are the Royal Gladiators. The queendom. Come on in to the queendom. The queendom. And take a seat, get comfortable, let's get in this. Let's do Queen Bee. Let's do Queen Bee. Let's do Queen Bee.
Hey there, my beautiful people. How is everybody doing today? I hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing fine, okay? I popped up because, listen, this is Divorce Sisters, episodes 13 and 14. 13 is Beyond Redemption, and 14, I forgot the name of the title, so I have to put the title in after I'm done with this because I forgot the name of the title, y'all. I got issues, y'all already know that. I think too much, I overthink, and all that other crazy good stuff. But I hope everyone is doing well. I pray that nothing is bothering you. I hope your health is doing good. If anybody's going through something health-wise, I'm praying for you. And I ask you to say a couple of prayers for me as I pray for you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm being wholehearted serious. I'm not being funny or shady or anything like that. But I hope everyone is doing well. And we are talking about Divorce Sisters. Like I said, episodes 13 and 14. Let me see. I might have it right here. I think I might have it right here. I do. So 13 episode is Beyond Redemption. It states Naomi's plan proceeds as Hakeem prepares to act. Rasheda and Pastor Jeff try desperately to save Geneva and William's marriage. Child, they can't save it. I'm sorry. They just can't. They can try if they want, but it ain't going to happen. And 15, it says Seeing Red. 15 is crazy, so we're going to go with 15 when I get to it. Okay? So what happens in 13, I talked a little bit too much last time about it, but it starts off with um crazy behind Naomi going to visit her son at his college. Now she don't come visit her son, and last time she visited her son dates a Caucasian girl, and her ex-husband is married to a Caucasian woman, so she got a problem with it, and she talked crazy to that little white girl, like she talked crazy to her ex-husband's wife. She talked to that white girl like crazy. But anywho, she pops up in his school and he asking her what she doing here. Child, as she's there, trying to call herself getting to know him, and they want to go to dinner, and she was like, yeah, you can bring your girlfriend. He was like, what? She was like, yeah, you can bring her. It's no problem. Nothing's gonna happen again. I wouldn't do that. So she said, he told her I'll think about it. He called his dad, and when he called his dad was tripping because he was like, what is your mother doing? And he's like, I don't know, but she's up to something. He said, I know she is. I know she's up to something. So he was looking at the phone and was looking at his father's cameras. He seen somebody walking around his father's house. So he called his dad, and his dad didn't answer. And he called again, and his dad didn't answer again. So he said, something's wrong. I know something wrong. I'm calling the police. So he said, and I'm going to see my father. So he took his happy ass and asked his mother, what did you do? And she was like, I don't know. What are you talking about? What do you mean? What did I do? He was like, I know you had something to do with it. I know something happened to my dad, and I know you got something to do with it. She was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I keep telling y'all. That daggone Naomi is nuts. Also they show a clip of an episode that showed the episode of what's his name? William going and talking to the lady that's the yoga instructor that he talks to usually at the school line because she's one of the parents. And she told her, yeah, your wife came here. He was like, my wife? He's like, yeah, this ain't the first time she came here. She came to cuss me out because she thought I was sleeping with you. He said, well, he came up to pick up the box. He was like, well, that's what I was telling you. Your wife picked the box up. Come to find out, the box was some items he wanted to take when they go away. He was gonna give to her. This is a beautiful, and it had a beautiful card and the whole shit. So Geneva feel like an idiot behind it. Then you go back to the pastor house, and I say this all the time: pastor kids do more shit than anybody else I know. Y'all tell me if it's true. Y'all know a bunch of pastor kids, and they got in more trouble, ended up being a junkie or a drug addict, or had a bunch of damn kids. They did some old wild shit as soon as they first got out their parents' house. Y'all let me know if y'all know anybody like that, because I do. I know a couple of kids that was pastor kids, and them kids was off the hook, and they all became junkies. So, Pastor Jeffrey and his wife, Rasheda come home, and the sister and the brother is arguing and throwing insults to each other because he just keep talking about she's screwing these two boys, and she keep calling him a junkie, and she don't know that her brother almost died earlier that day. He almost passed away earlier that day. But when they tell her that, and he told her that her friend is the one that's telling him these lies, so she's lying to both of them, and they both falling for it. So now they know that girl been arguing, keeping conflict between the two, the sister and brother. I don't know why she want to keep them apart, but she sure was working on keeping them apart. And they so dumb they wasn't paying attention. Because you supposed to ask your peoples, like, wait a minute now, why you telling this girl such and such? Why that girl telling me you said such and such? But they didn't do that. They just mad at each other and bickering and carrying them. But now they know. Now she can find out that her brother OD'd on that candy and almost passed away that morning. That shit shut her up, and then she started getting her feelings real hard, and she didn't know what to do with it. So father and mother explained it to her, and now she feel bad. She feel real bad, arguing and calling her brother a junkie and all this other stuff. So now she feel real bad. But most kids would. You would feel bad. Even adults would know Then they go back to the school, and the boy mama Naomi leaves and goes wherever the hell her psychotic ass is going. And her son's girlfriend pops up and like, your mother's up to something. She asked me to come with y'all to dinner. You know she's up to something. Why is she here? And he's like, I don't know. And like, something is up. We're gonna have to keep an eye on her. But she has something up because that shit lady crazy is a bed bug. She's still plotting all the way from wherever she went. But they live in Atlanta, so she went somewhere else. She done called the dude that she asked to do the little thing to unalive her ex-husband on the burner phone. Now they showing Geneva and her husband, because Geneva losing her shit. That's what 11. Geneva losing her shit. That's what the problem is. Her husband is fired up because she still keep trying to run this bullshit lie on him and tell him that, oh, the IVF was messed up. He know better than that. He a teacher. Girl, stop acting like that man dumb. And she won't tell him who the baby's daddy is. And if she tell him, he might unalive her ass and that man. Because y'all been in his face, playing in his face. That man been playing on his face. That's why I can't never don't like him, because you trying to act like you trying to be buddy with him, but you still trying to get with his wife some more. So I got a problem with that. And Geneva thinks she could just say, okay, yeah, I made a mistake, but she don't never got to tell him who it is. That's insanity to me. So they beefing like crazy. He ain't trying to, what's his name? William ain't trying to hear shit she talking about. He don't want to hear nothing. He get loud in the restaurant, start yelling and screaming and hitting tables and shit. I said, Lord, I don't know why y'all took that situation outside to have a dinner and talk about things. Y'all should have went somewhere else, because that man been drinking and he getting louder and louder and he don't care and he ready to go. Shout, it's just insane. I feel bad for William, because William loved Geneva. And sit and play in that man's face and try to make that man say that's his, try to keep saying that's that man baby, when that blood work say, no, that ain't his baby. And he know that. So it's crazy. So he is like a bomb, like he said, he's like a ticking time bomb ready to go off. He's like, she won't tell me nothing, and all she keeps trying to tell me is that she can't tell me this, and she can't. It's like, I don't want to hear that. I want to know. She don't want to tell me. I don't got nothing to say. I don't want to talk. Just keep her away from me. He don't want to be around her. Nothing. I think he been sleeping on the couch and wherever she at. Then their other friends show up. The one that Geneva got a problem with, which is Tiffany. Yeah, Tiffany shows up with her date, which is the dude that Geneva was messing with, and that's the baby daddy. They show up, and Geneva gets even more pissed. But Geneva is in love with this man, but this man is flaunting her best friend Tiffany. That's supposed to be her best friend, but she's treating her like shit. It's just crazy. I promise you, it's just absolutely crazy. And I'm like, you mad at the wrong person. You're supposed to be mad at yourself. You're supposed to be mad at yourself. That lady ain't did nothing to you. She ain't been nothing but a friend to you. So they decide to get up and leave the restaurant. Child. Next episode, they show that damn pain in the ass Naomi is up on top at the bar where she told the kids to meet her. Child, she is on top of the bar dancing. Then telling everybody that's her son. She pissy drunk, as she always is. And it's just crazy. So now, Rasheda, which is Latoya Luckett, I finally got her name right. She's driving William home because William's pissy drunk. And what's his name? Pastor Jeff is driving Geneva home. And they're trying to get them to have talk to them about having a sit down and let's go to my house and we're gonna talk about it there. or whatever. So that's what they're on their way to. And shit gonna get heated as always. Geneva in her mouth. She kept telling Pastor Jeff, stop trying to psychoanalyze her and all this other shit. And I'm like, girl, somebody need to psychoanalyze you because you got problems. I don't care if you're a lawyer or not. You got problems and you need some help. Some serious help. Okay. I'm just saying she needs some help. So he said, all right, I'll shut up. He said, I'm just trying to talk, keep, busy, just see what's on your head, what's on your heart. She was like, I don't want to talk. He's like, all right, I'll shut up. So, like I said, they're driving back to their house. And then they show again Tiffany and that ignorant ass man that I can't stand. I can't think of his name. I can't stand him. He's the troublemaker. And he's the reason why them two women ain't getting along. This is the episode where her ex-husband, she see her ex-husband, he working in the restaurant, and he's at the bar. He works at the bar. So this is when the guy, I can't think of his damn name, starts showing off and kissing on her and telling her to laugh louder to make her ex-husband jealous. Her ex-husband is trifling any damn way because that man said he seen her in a magazine, and since he sees she get more money, he going back to the courts to ask the courts for more money. I said, this man is a bum. I don't care what job he got. He is a bum. I'm sick and tired of men just trying to leech off of women. I am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. People don't get mad at me. My fellas don't get mad at me either. But it's just insanity to me that men nowadays really think it's okay to go after women's money. If both of y'all's working, you keep what you keep. You keep what you had, and I keep what I have. Don't be trying to empty my pockets because I picked a career that's different than yours and I made more money. Don't do that. That's disrespectful to me. I don't know how y'all feel about y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Okay. But that's basically, well, the ending part they show what that girl name is. Naomi's son call his dad and tell him that his mother is there and he don't know why she's there. And he was making sure he was okay. As soon as he get off the phone, that's when what's his name? Mr. Stripper Man. That's when Witch Call showed up. What is his name? I keep wanting to call him Stallion, and that is not his name. Y'all know his name. He was he messed with Portia and them on on Housewives of Atlanta. He's in All the Queen's Men. I can't think of his name right now, but that stripper, he in that show too. And he supposed to unalive Naomi's ex-husband, and he just popped up at Naomi's ex-husband's house, inside his house. So for some reason, this is my theory. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But in my theory, because I did watch the other, I did watch episode 14, which we're gonna go over next. But what I got out of that, the way it went down, the way it's gonna go, I'm not gonna tell y'all because that's cheating. I'm so sorry, y'all. I apologize because I almost did really just tell y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all until next episode because I almost just spoiled, and I don't want to do a spoiler word. Okay, but I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you're enjoying this live. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I would truly appreciate it. Okay. This is my little intermission since I'm doing 2 episodes. I'm gonna use this as my little intermission.
There's not for me that weight, that doubt, that energy. You can keep that over there. I'm protecting me. Oh, that's not for me. No pressure, no apology. I'm walking in my own lane. That's where I need to be. You talking on my name, but I'm minding my own. You comparing everything, I'm just building my zone. What you doing over there? That's your life, not mine. I ain't racing nobody, I'm just moving in time. If you feeling some way, that's something in you. I ain't carrying that. I got things to do. There's an eye for me. That hate, that noise, that jealousy. You can keep that over there. I'm protecting me. Oh, there's an eye for me. No limits on my destiny. I'm living how I want. That's how it's supposed to be.
That was my little intermission. Y'all. That was my little intermission. Because we getting ready to get to episode 14. Okay. Let me fix this because I forgot to add it on here. And that don't work too well. That ain't good. That's wrong. Give a sister a second. Give me a second. I'm coming. Where'd it go? Oh. And the honesty hour is what episode 14 is called. Honesty hour. That's going to be amazing. That's going to be really amazing. And since I'm doing 2 episodes, let my baby girl say hey to y'all.
Leah.
She just wanted to say hi to everybody. Okay. So now what we have now, we got. Damn, why I can't think of his name? This is aggravating me. Give me no. I gotta get this man's name because it is pissing me off. Hakeem. That's what his name is. His name is Hakeem. Good God, Hakeem is his name on here. Hakeem. His name is Hakeem. So Hakeem is at that evil wicked man's house. What's his name? Grayson. No, that's the son's name. What is that idiot's name? Well, I can't find his name because I don't like him. I don't even care about his name, honestly, because he pisses me off. Anything he plays in, he pisses me off. Because when he played with Tyler Perry shows, he pissed me off with his wicked ass. But anywho, yeah. Hakeem showed up with a gun and talking about killing him, and he is explaining he'll double whatever Naomi paid him and trying to talk him out of it. And me personally, I ain't gonna lie, I think he told him. I think he paid him that money, and I think he flipped. I ain't gonna lie, that's what I thought when I watched this. Then we get to stupid ass what is her name? Bridget, dumb ass, the one that work at the church. She at her house, and that little dumb boy is still there. And he's so stupid. I don't know what she's seeing him. I don't know if it's the body. I don't know if I don't know what it is. But the boy kept saying, that other man from the church kept looking for his key that boy had when he fired his ass. He kept saying he didn't know what it was. Then he's like, well, she made him look in the hamper in his dirty clothes. It's in the hamper. So ain't no telling how long that's been in that hamper. Because she put him out and he been gone. But I'm like, girl, why you let him back in your house? Put him out. Now he want to take her PlayStation. That boy is useless. He's a sorry excuse. I don't know what the hell his mama did with him or who raised him. But if y'all run into anybody that act like this boy, please run. I don't care how old you are. Run. Because he ain't trying to do no better. He wanted to live off of women. He running from her house to his cousin's house to his mama's house. Child, bye. Then poor little Bridget, she got a problem because the guy that the key belonged to, that owns his own place, she went to talk. He came to her house to come get the key. Child, his psychotic lunatic girlfriend. Oh, so this the hoe you been cheating on me with? Da, 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 da. Like, what? She was trying to fight her. She was trying to fight Bridget. So anybody messing with him? Child, that girl was losing her mind. She like came get my key. This is who you been calling. This where you been. This where you been hiding. She started going on. She started going off. So I was like, damn, girl, you is bugging. So he got her. He's like, I'm so sorry. She's like, yeah, because that was unnecessary. And I don't like my house being disrespected. And yeah, don't come back around here because she crazy. He's like, I'm so sorry. So they go back over to William and Geneva. And Rasheda and Pastor Jeff. And and William still asking the same questions he been asking, and she's still giving him the same rigmarole. She don't want to tell him shit. She don't want him to know the truth. But she ain't got no choice but to tell the truth. She just won't tell him who it's by. Because if she tell him who it's by, she know that man gonna turn into a lunatic. But he been drinking a lot, like I said before. William been drinking a whole lot. So he asked Rasheda and Pastor Jeff, so if you found that your oldest child wasn't your child, what would you do? As much as they wanted that baby, and she wanted that baby, and he wanted that baby, and they went through all the IVF and all the miscarriage and stuff, and girl, and then you mess up and do this shit? Crazy. And then you still don't want to talk to him. You don't want to tell him nothing. You want everybody else to clean up your dirt for you, but can't nobody clean up your dirt but you. And William ain't playing. William asking all kinds of questions. So, well, that means, okay, so she was born in such and such. So that means that you didn't either you slept with somebody or whatever right before we did he's just going off. He's so angry. He's like, he could have strangled the life out of her. He said she playing with him and she knew what she was doing and she set him up and she playing games and she been knew that wasn't his baby, and he is so angry. I feel so bad for William, but he got the right to be as angry as he is. He got the right to be angry. Any man or woman would have the right to be angry. And he want Rasheda to say something. He want Pastor Jeff to say something, but they're not saying nothing. Unless it's going to be something that's useful, they're not saying nothing. They're just letting them sit there and letting them talk. Just so that it's a conversation that does not turn to violence or anything like that. And then William trying to blame Rasheda and them, like, y'all knew, and he's like, I ain't know nothing. Like, you know her, you have been her best friend, and you know everything about her. You've been new. She was like, I did not know. And she said, why in the world didn't you tell me? And it's like, damn. I feel bad for William. I really, really do. I feel bad for William. And then I really feel extra bad because she won't tell him who it is. The fact that man is in their face, been in your house, cooking your food, checking on your daughter, all kinds of shit, and you don't want to tell him nothing? That's insanity to me. So, I'm trying to think, is this the episode? Because something bad is going to happen soon, and I'm trying to remember if it was this episode. I can't remember. So, the guy the keys belong to, they go back to her house. Child, she get ready to go to work in the morning. That crazy ass broad then came to her house, flattened all four of her tires, wrote whore on her car, wrote Psalms on the car, the Jezebel, all kinds of shit. Messed her car up, and she had to get. He said he would pay for it. I said, boy, Bridget, get herself in the dumbest shit. I said, because you told that girl, man, no, you can't come nowhere near my house. I'll meet you somewhere, then I give you that key. Don't come to my house. Don't come near my house for nothing. You need to ask me something or talk to me about something, talk to me on the phone, or tell me to meet you somewhere. I'm not, you can't come near my house. Your crazy ass girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, whatever she is a lunatic, and I don't want her nowhere near me. Because she trying to kill me, thinking I'm messing with you, and I ain't messing with you, because Bridget don't even like the man. The man do like her, though. Jacked up and it's crazy, and he keep telling her there she go. Her lunatic ass came in there huffing and puffing and screaming and howling, calling all kind of bitches and stuff, and knocking stuff over in her house and breaking vases and shit. Now I'd have whooped the ass when she picked up my vase and broke it. That's when she'd have got her ass whooped. Point blank, period. But yeah, that's when the crazy bitch started coming to her house and all that crazy stuff. And oh, it was hilarious. Then they go to the hotel where Naomi nutty ass is at. And she got some man all tied the hell up, butt naked and hog butt naked and hog tied. I think he gagged too. She is crazy. She is a freak beyond freaks. So she rubbing on him while he laying face down on the floor, tied up, hog tied, full of string, hog tied like crazy. And I think he blindfolded or his mouth is gagged or whatever. But then they switch over to William. William at the bar getting drunk and talking too damn much. Talking about other people's shit too. And then he runs into some hot water. And she told him how much it's going to cost. He told her how much he was going to give a child. Why he took the whore home with him. He took the whore home with him to his house. You hear me? And humped on that girl in his living room on their couch. I said, oh, William wanted his wife to walk in. That's what he wanted. He wanted that bad as hell. He wanted her to walk in, but she didn't. She walked in after the fact. And lost her shit and started jumping across couches, across the table to get to that girl. But baby, I promise you, it was hilarious. It was hilarious as hell, and I couldn't do nothing but laugh. But now we get to Tiffany, and Tiffany's to me, I don't know. I think we're moving too fast. I'm like, she don't know how to make up her mind. She want to mess with that man or not. She is equitized. Oh, excuse me. That's what her problem is. And she don't know what to do with herself because she ain't been with nobody since her husband. But now they go back and the police call the son to tell him they need him to come down to the police station because they need to tell him about his father. He was like, what's wrong with my dad? What's wrong with this? So they apparently told him his dad was no longer with us. He was unalive. And so the boy got on the boy and his girlfriend got ready to leave, but he went over to his mother at her hotel and was like, I know you had something to do. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. What you talking about? Naomi always act like she ain't did nothing. No, she guilty as, and everybody knows she guilty as sin. Okay. Then her son was talking about her mother, asking her about his dad, and he was like, "What about your dad? I don't thinking about your dad or whatever." Then the boy see the man tied up on the floor. Her son see the man tied up on the floor. He was like, "Mom, what the hell?" She's like, "Oh," because she threw a blanket over him. He pulled that blanket out and seen that man was butt naked. Rasheda, Tiffany, and Geneva. Because the man took Tiffany home. And Geneva, her nosy ass, followed them to Tiffany's house. And Geneva and Rasheda know how Tiffany is, how Geneva is. So she followed her ass and found out that her ass was in front of Tiffany's house. She followed that man around like that man belonged to her. That man does not belong to her right this moment. At this moment, why he probably humping on what's name? He belonged to Tiffany. He does not belong to you. You got a whole husband at home. Got a husband and a daughter. Get your ass back at home and act like you got some sense. And Geneva and Rasheda keep telling her that forget this bullshit and get your ass home and take care of your family. That man not thinking about you. And if he was thinking about you and he using your best friend against you, he ain't shit anyway. Why would you want somebody that will play with you or your friend like that? So, but y'all don't understand him like I do. Apparently, you don't understand him either because he don't give a damn. He is so done and so sick and tired of it, but she is stalking this man. Geneva ain't even stalking her own husband like that. You worry about another mother, and your husband is at home, been watching your kid doing all kinds of stuff. And she talking to Rasheda like Rasheda's like, girl, if you lost your ever loving damn mind, what is wrong with you? You got a whole husband at home. Stop thinking about this man. This man is not, that's not where you're supposed to be. You got a family and everything else. You need to go home. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to do that. She's like, you need to do that now. Like, stop doing this. You need to stop this because this is crazy. And it is. And she following that man around. Because she followed him around once before, got in the car crying and boo-hoo and all other shit. Or is this the episode? This might be the episode she did that. Because she followed that man and then walked up on him and started banging on his window, got in the car with him and started going off when that man was like, you got my car. You got my car with that shit. When I came here for you, you ain't want to be bothered. So yeah, I moved on. Get out of here. And put her out his car. And she kept saying his name. He pulled right off on her ass. I never laughed so hard in my life. And it might be this episode because I did laugh and I laughed real hard. Okay, this one William brought the hooker home. William brought the hooker home. First of all, you could look at her and tell she was a hooker because she had on too many colors. She looked crazy. She looked like she was waiting for something or somebody to roll up on her. So yeah, here go Geneva. Geneva followed that man to his own house and got in his car like she the queen bee and she runs some shit. He's like, if you don't get the hell out of here, lady, you got a man. You got a whole husband. You ain't want to be bothered, so bug off. And she get mad as hell and start crying like a lunatic. Why you playing with me like this? Why you doing this to me? So I ain't doing nothing to you. I'm left you alone. You said you working out with your husband, so go work it out with your husband. Why? He was like, why are you playing in my face like this? Why are you doing this? You know you don't want her. You know you want me. He said, I did. Yes. He told her, how the hell you jealous and you got a whole freaking husband at home? He was like, you left, you wanted to be with your husband, so go on, be with your husband, girl. Leave me alone. Put her ass out his car. And Geneva and Rasheda have secrets that Tiffany don't know nothing about. Even Bridget don't know. And Tiffany knows that. And Tiffany said, she was like, yeah, I know you and Geneva got secrets and y'all don't share them with me and all that. It's just crazy. But Geneva, child, everybody in this somebody cheating thing. So Pastor Jeff with his stupid ass, he sits down and tells Rasheda he got something to tell her. And he was like, remember when we was talking about another woman and all that? He was like, yeah, I want to see her. I ain't seen her in a long time and I ain't seen her. Yeah, and the way she make me feel and all this other crazy crap. But child, Rasheda was like, who is it? He was like, wait, let me finish telling you. She was like, nah, you about to get yourself hurt up in here playing. He's like, a name Red, Sexy Red. He pulled that thing out that drawer. It was a red wig for her to put on. So apparently they like to role play every once in a while. And she put on that red wig. But apparently had such a good time the night before, she forgot to take that sucker off. her daughter came in that room and started jumping on her mama because they didn't know she didn't know it was her mama because she couldn't see her mama's face. So her mama turned over and realized she had that damn red wig. Her father was dead, her husband was dead, and Pastor Jefferson was standing there laughing. She was like, "That's not funny." She's gonna be scarred for life. She ain't no little kid, so if a wig scare her for life, something wrong with y'all parenting, okay? Because she's a teenager, she in high school. A red wig should not scare her for life. Should not scar her for life. Okay, it just shouldn't. But yeah, they had a good old time. The kids cut up, and they had them some fun. So that's the end of that episode. So honesty hour was when everybody got to be honest, sitting over at Rasheda and Pastor Jeff's house. But it still did not end up with the result that everybody needed, and that William needed and wanted, and that was who was the baby daddy. Because she won't tell him that. She's been telling him bits and pieces now, but she won't tell him that. But we all know who it is. And if we're wrong, that's a shocking miracle. That means your wife been being a whore. Because other than that, it's only one other person. And I do believe he know, as nosy as he is and try to be all up in the business, I do believe he knows, so he should know that's his daughter. And you gave that little girl the name of the daughter that man said y'all would name y'all kid if y'all had one, which I think is foul as hell. Foul as hell. So that's all I have, y'all. Like I said from the beginning, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channels. I would truly appreciate it. Both channels. Because I gotta get my watch hours in on my thoughts of a Suit Queen Bee, because they're still taking forever to fix this page. So I gotta work on that channel to get that one back, get that one popping. Okay. So anybody that came through, thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate your time and your listening ear. I hope that you're watching the show. If not, I hope that my rundown is good enough for you. Okay. Leave a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of the show, what you think of it. I'd appreciate that. Okay. So it's something I wanted to play for y'all before I get out of here. I get some more Pastor mics. That's what I need. But I'm gonna play this and then I'm gonna get on out of here.
You a different type of delusional when you try to seek revenge on people that you created problems with. Oh God, you are definitely delusional when you make up so many fantastical, outlandish lies about a person to where you even start believing those lies to be real. Oh my God, what in the world? You real delusional if you play victim in the story when you are really the monster. You the villain in the story, baby. And you play victim, that's real delusional for you to try to pretend like you don't know why a person don't rock with you or why they don't like you. Why they delete me? Why they block me? What I do? What you mean what you do? Like, there's no way that you can pretend like you ain't the one who's been creating the problems. Jumping from phone to phone to phone to phone with different stories to try to tear somebody down because you don't feel good about yourself. Oh my Lord.
Keep that in the front of y'all head, y'all. Just remember that when you run across some people. All right. I'm a mess. And I also play that because Geneva is delusional. Geneva's delusional, and so is this Looney Tune right here called Naomi. Delusional. Have a good one, y'all. Deuces.